Hi, everybody. Um, welcome back to the channel. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you for your beautiful comments on the last couple of videos. So I just thought I'd do a kind of end of week wrap up moving into next week. But I sense this message is going to run a bit longer than that. It feels like another shift point. So as we're in Virgo new moon energy, I thought I'd go to the earth. So we'll pull some sacred earth oracle cards. And the first one out is clarity. Yeah. I'm just remembering a dream I had last night about citrine and amethyst. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to be here and remember what the dream was, but I had a dream about citrine and amethyst and how they are essentially the same stone, which you can see if you know what ametrine is. So ametrine is where the golden citrine blends into the purple amethyst. Okay, let's keep going. So that clarity is coming out with Mercury. I believe today or tomorrow, Mercury stations direct, having wrapped up its retrograde in Virgo. Keep reading. Okay. So we have clarity with Mercury. And we have perception, which is coming out with Jupiter. Now, if Jupiter isn't in retrograde, it's going to be in retrograde fairly soon. I think everything except Venus and Mars are retrograde, and now Mercury stationing to go direct. This is me not wanting to do astrology, by the way. So there's something on the table that's talking into new clarity around an old perception. So in retrograde season, we have a lot more time to sit and think and ponder. And there is no change if we are not having our perceptions challenged, which can feel all kinds of different ways, because the perceptions can be, well, illusion can present itself in a really, truly beautiful way and in a disappointing way where grief will come. So one of the energies I've been feeling into recently is a kind of like there's almost a glass wall between the thing people are reaching for and the truth, which is they've actually been doing it like for the last 8 or 10 months. They've been doing the thing they think they have to reach for, because there's this kind of glass wall in the way. And with clarity and perception on the table, the shift will be into ownership, into acknowledgement. Oh, ownership. I did that. I made that happen. So that's the touch point. And what will then get revealed is actually the abundance you might already be living in. But when the narrative is not there, then it will change the way that we see something. If it's coming from, say, the money wound, if it's coming from poverty thinking, martyr thinking, all the stuff that we're clearing out, then very often we can get blinded to what's right under our nose. So let's look at some underlying cards here. It's like my crown chakra looks like a mushroom, if you could see it, and it's just making my head itch at the moment. Okay, so underlying is heat. Okay, so this is speaking to masculine fire coming online in the presence of clarity and perception. And so we might be calling ourselves out on stuff that we've been viewing through the veil of illusion according to our programming. Or we might move to heated words. Okay. So we've got Scorpio coming in here, 8th house of entanglement, sex, death, and taxes. I want to get a couple of cards on this one because we are approaching Libra season, which will walk us into Scorpio season. And with clarity and perception, I'm wondering about what we're going to see that we didn't see before. So the moon's coming in with perception. Right, got it. Thank you. I wondered where this was going because this feels like a last year reading. For me, this is the key to the reading, and it's saying go to your senses. Okay, I'm getting a really specific message about information being pumped into the system. Do you remember about a year and a half, couple of years, whenever it was, a year and a half ago, when I said, look, when the system comes down and it's crumbling, this, what we've created so far, what we will be left with is our gut instinct and our intuition and our sensory perception. So what this is saying is go to that sensory perception, because in that we begin the steps towards self-trust. We begin the steps towards truth, sovereignty, owning our sword, owning our fire. How many friends have you heard say, I knew right from the start. I knew I shouldn't have done it. Okay, so that's instinct. We may see some things that our gut says are not true. In the face of a massive collective that are looking at it and just looking at the surface of it and believing it. Where's this going? Getting a bit nervous. sensitize. It's okay to be sensitive. At the moment, it's wonderful to be sensitive, because that's what we're going to build from when we move into this Aquarian giant higher-minded swimming pool. Then we're going to be building from our intuition and moving because the flow says go that way, when the system might go, no, you need to build this, you need to go in that direction because it's linear. I want more cards. But where do I go? So let's speak to 8th house sensitize. I'm going to move clarity on here as well. So we have Moon, Pisces, sensitize, 8th house, endings and beginnings, and clarity. Bear with me, guys. It's suddenly gone really quiet. Eternal flame, ancestral legacy, which is coming in with earth magic. Got it. Yeah, I've got it. Fearlessness, removing obstacles, which is coming in with clarity. Okay, let's see if I can understand this. Planning. That's the kind of quiet that's coming in. It's planning. Releasing illusion. So that speaks to perception. Okay, thank you. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. There's a kind of, oh my God, about this. There's a kind of, are you really open for this? Are you really open to receive? Yeah, brilliant. Because, you know, what do you get when I put these two together? 8th house of entanglement and ancestral karma, all the old patterning, all the old programming in the face of Jupiter's abundance. So there's a real cleaning of the lens that's going to need to happen here in the revelation of new clarity around our perception. There's still more to this. I can feel it. I can't quite get it. So the sacred purpose card is speaking about, I don't really jive with the word purpose. I think it's just been weighed down with ego and self-importance. But there is a kind of, I know what I came here to do. There's that, but it feels quite light. Let's just keep pulling cards. How are we doing for time? I don't have very long. What am I missing? What am I missing? Immerse. Into what? What I'm conscious of is that I'm recording a video. And what my instinct is saying is that I need to sit with this. But that's just rubbish video making. Yeah, I'll go to the so we've got 12th house here, Pisces 12th house, introspection. So we've got 12th house, we've got karmic clearing, 8th house, the house of karma, ancestral legacy. Let's go to the wisdom oracle. What is it I'm trying to say? What is it I'm saying really badly? That's it. I've got it. Right. Thank you. I've got it. This is a real, it's a shift in viewpoint, and there's a beautiful challenge with it. So we have grateful optimism, which is coming in with consistency. So it's a shift in viewpoint, it's a shift in perception, it's a shift in vibrational output. Consistently. Let's say at least for the rest of this year. So holding a joyous view of your future, of our collective future, because that may be hard to do in the face of what 3D life is doing. Okay. And don't believe everything you see. All right, that's, yeah, got it. Sensitize. Okay. I'm hearing a lot of people in my circle say, I can feel it. I can feel this kind of building, something is really going to change. And it feels good. It feels exciting. But then I don't know what to do with the energy because I'm not quite ready to build yet. I think it's all going to happen. I think it's all going to come. And you'll know it because you've felt it rather than thought it and written a timeline for it and put pressure on yourself and burden on yourself. They're showing me the human as a little power station. I'm sorry about the light. As a little power station. So when you get that wave of, oh, there it is, beam it, nourish it, power it up, let it fill you up, let it fill you up. Harness it, that's the word. Harness it and beam it out. Harness it and beam it out. Consistently. I've got it. What can I call this? This has been a weird way of delivering. I think I'm going to call it a joyous view of the future. We'll get a couple of oracle cards, and it feels suitably vague. It feels suitably vague because it kind of doesn't want to give you the structure. It wants to give you the invitation to go in and what do you feel? But what do you feel? What do you sense? And when something is put in front of you, can you sense the truth or the illusion of it? Can you sense your way into clarity? It's like we're going blind. Not going blind, but we're walking blind. It's exciting. Building from imagination. It's exciting. Okay, let's have a couple of cards and then we'll wrap it up with an abundance card. Any messages? Nope. That was it. Imagine. I want to close this with an abundance card. I've got this up, please. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just noticing, guys, the underlying cards are telling a nice little story here about potential, what you might have been dreaming about your whole life. Potential forming, coming to the surface. And it's like the only way you're going to know about it is you'll feel it. And when you feel it, then become the hunter and track it. Oh, it's lovely. It's going to throw out all sorts of things, all sorts of little checking mechanisms in the mind. And we've kind of got to almost sublimate that checking mechanism where we move from the intuition and the gut to the intellect. It's lovely. It's like an artful, chaotic energy. It feels people going off in different directions, doing their own thing. It's very Aquarian. Right, okay. Last card, and we're done. Thank you. Yeah. I can't make this up. Follow the signs. Sounds really simple. But when the intellect comes in, then okay. Follow the signs without question, without thinking. Act without thinking. Instinct are the message from the inner divine. Follow your gut as you step into true individuality. This is the move. This is the move. Okay, that's it. I apologize. It's been so vague. It might be like this for a while because how can we grow and move through life like innocent children if we're still busy thinking, intellectualizing, reasoning, logicking? Yeah, this is definitely the shift. So I think this was a new moon reading. Again, there's literally a new moon on here. I wish you all a beautiful new moon as that Pisces full moon now hands off to Virgo. It's been a massive gateway. Stay soft, follow the signs, be an individual. Have fun. Have a wicked weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care. Much love.